His Unconquerable Enemy by W.C. Morrow. I was summoned from Calcutta to the heart of India to perform a difficult surgical operation on one of the women of a great rajah's household. I found the rajah a man of noble character, but possessed, as I afterwards discovered, of a sense of cruelty purely oriental, and in contrast to the indolence of his disposition. He was so grateful for the success that attended my mission that he urged me to remain a guest at the palace as long as it might please me to stay, and I thankfully accepted the invitation. One of the male servants early attracted my notice for his marvellous capacity of malice. His name was Narrator, and I am certain that there must have been a large proportion of Malay blood in his veins, for unlike the Indians, from whom he differed also in complexion, he was extremely alert, active, nervous, and sensitive. A redeeming circumstance was his love for his master. Once his violent temper led him to the commission of an atrocious crime, the fatal stabbing of a dwarf. In punishment for this, the Rajah ordered that Narania's right arm, the offending one, be severed from his body. The sentence was executed in a bungling fashion by a stupid fellow armed with an axe, and I, being a surgeon, was compelled, in order to save Narania's life, to perform an amputation of the stump, leaving not a vestige of the limb remaining. After this, he developed an augmented fiendishness. His love for the Rajah was changed to hate, and in his mad anger he flung discretion to the winds. Driven once to frenzy by the Rajah's scornful treatment, he sprang upon the Rajah with a knife, but fortunately was seized and disarmed. To his unspeakable dismay, the Rajah sentenced him for this offence to suffer amputation of the remaining arm. It was done as in the former instance. This had the effect of putting a temporary curb on Narania's spirit, or rather of changing the outward manifestations of his diabolism. Being harmless, he was, at first, largely at the mercy of those who ministered to his needs, a duty which I undertook to see was properly discharged, for I felt an interest in this strangely distorted nature. His sense of helplessness, combined with a damnable scheme for revenge, which he had secretly formed, caused Narania to change his fierce, impetuous, and unruly conduct into a smooth, quiet, insinuating bearing, which he carried so artfully as to deceive those with whom he was brought into contact, including the Rajah himself. Narania, being exceedingly...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?